We have several wet days ahead of us here in central Alabama. First things first, two first warning impact days. The first one coming on Thursday because of all the moisture, the rain, the thunderstorms that are going to be sent north with the remnants of Tropical Storm Arthur. Then flash flooding is also a concern on Thursday and Friday because of another round of storms that'll come in behind that system. And we even keep a good chance of thunderstorms through at least some of us part of the weekend and even into next week too. Impact weather means it's mainly inconvenient. Alert weather, if we get to that point, that would mean more of the dangerous type of weather, and I think that may be more of an issue down towards South Alabama with this particular setup and this actual storm that's coming through. Here's Jefferson County right now. It's pouring up around Trussville and Clay, raining pretty hard, tracking toward the northeast. You got another pretty decent downpour up here just northwest of Pinson, along Narrows Road, and then in the Fitzgerald neighborhood, just west of Highway 75 over towards 79, a bit north of Sweeney Hollow Road. A few other downpours will be in progress for the next few hours, but you see the motion here. They're not moving that fast, and they are dumping a lot of rain as they come, especially across Tuscaloosa County. There are some places here around T-Town that have had more than an inch of rain this afternoon, and we're going to keep adding to that here between now and late tonight. Over here in the western Gulf, we have what is a tropical storm that's now named Arthur. The circulation around this, not all that impressive really, because the low is over here closer to Victoria, Texas, tracking toward Houston. But we do think that tonight into tomorrow morning, a lot of these rain bands are going to start moving up into South Louisiana, and that's going to make a pretty big difference in who gets the rain and who doesn't. There again, the radar around here, things are relatively quiet this afternoon, but down south, there's where we have the incoming tropical storm, and the center of it is very close to the coastline right now. Lots of tropical thunderstorms on the east side or the right-hand side of the path. And this is a different look at it using visible and infrared imagery. Those bright strikes right there, those are the lightning strikes. So all the big thunderstorms are very displaced from the center of the storm at the moment. That is tracking northeast, and the latest from the Hurricane Center is 45-mile-per-hour storm, low wind overall, and it is essentially on land now and headed up toward East Texas as a depression through tomorrow morning. And then it dissipates, and what's left is all that humidity from the tropics to come and rain down over Alabama. The Weather Prediction Center, a part of NOAA, they've issued this outlook for flash flooding being likely from Shelby County, Bibb, Tuscaloosa, Talladega, Calhoun, Cleburne, Greene, Pickens, and Sumter counties southward. On Thursday, this is Friday, that risk still there from Clanton and Rockford south toward Montgomery and Dothan. And here's how we think it's all going to play out with the future track. Early in the morning, widespread rain and storms from Tuscaloosa, Centerville, and Clanton southwest. That expands to the north, but just like what happened yesterday, there's going to be a sharp cutoff in Jefferson County where Warrior may only get a fraction of an inch. Hoover down into Shelby County, we could get several inches of rain, and then toward Coleman, Snead, Gadsden, Center, Hamilton, Double Springs. I'm not looking for a lot of really excessively heavy rain. The humidity is still going to be there, and new thunderstorms will develop along a front on Friday. Those move down toward the south, and then we'll look for additional thunderstorms even over the weekend. So here's the potential for rainfall based on the future track model that we've got. You can see the heaviest stuff to the south. Individual storms could produce some pretty heavy rain around Coleman and Aniana late Thursday into Friday. But then we get into Saturday and Sunday. Storms are fewer in number overall. Father's Day, a few scattered storms, and that's going to be the case through next week with high humidity.